In San Leandro, Deborah, you guys are doing something. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Intertel, as you called it?
The internet. So the internet is actually, when you think about how amazingly awesome the internet was about connecting us to the world, right? So the fast speeds and the fact that our cell phones are now almost as powerful as computers were 30 years ago. Different things are happening. The next movement is what we call the Internet, which is DER, Distributed Energy Resources. And really what that is all about is recognizing that the future, in terms of our being able to gain control of our own energy future, means that we're going to have energy that's coming from our rooftops, that's coming from our parking garages. So if you think about all the buildings in all of our cities, our industrial buildings, our commercial buildings, so our solution in San Leandro is to create a citywide distributed renewable energy microgrid. And in very simplistic terms, it means a power plant on every parking garage and roof. In realistic terms, it means that we're taking existing technologies of hardware, sensors, of software, which drives the technologies that we actually use, big data, which is taking the data that's coming off the sensors and the software, and actually being able to make decisions that come off of that data. Every citizen connected to a clean energy platform where they're actually able to control their own energy usage. They're able to identify how they use energy, they're able to identify whether it makes sense for them to add energy or whether they could connect to somebody else's renewable energy. And the whole idea of distributed means we now have battery storage so that PG&E can now distribute the load. So again, Internet, distributed energy resources through the use of fiber optics, generating tons of data so that they can figure out where the loads are and where the energy needs to be distributed to. One of the reasons that PG&E is partnering with the city of San Leandro and a company called ZipPower to build out this microgrid is because they see the security in that fiber optic system. And PG&E is working with us on that transmission so that energy can actually be traded back and forth to where it needs to go within our city. We now have control of our energy future. Now, San Leandro has 2,000 acres of industrial space that we have preserved. If just 25% of those buildings and property owners sign up, and that's not even the parking lots, just the rooftops, if 25% sign up, within 3 years we can generate 100 megawatts of power, which would replace 25% of San Leandro's electrical needs. This partnership got $1.5 million California Energy Commission grant to develop what we call the ZipPower system. So this is a really robust and integrated team that we believe is going to create an energy solution for cities that will, frankly, go across the United States and maybe further.